There is some good news about the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. The actual killers, the actual men that shot him point blank in the middle of the road while he was just jogging in the neighborhood, they have detained both killers. So, Tom, you mind speaking on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Boy, took way too long, but finally they've arrested the father and son that gunned down Ahmaud Arbery in February. In February,
In
after
February.
74 days, 74 days, these men were allowed to just hang out, do their thing after killing a man. And it is only because the video was released that shows what happened. Had it not been for that video, these men undoubtedly would never have been charged.
Right.
They would have
They would
walked
have
free.
just believed them and just accepted their story without even considering that there might have been something else that went on.
Yeah.
But thank God that video came out, as ugly and as horrific as it is. But they have arrested the two men, Gregory McMichael and his son, Travis. They've been arrested and charged. So, you know, they've interviewed Benjamin Crump. He's an attorney for Ahmaud Arbery's father. He said it's the first step to justice. This murderous father and son duo took the law into their own hands. It's a travesty of justice that they enjoyed their freedom for 74 days after taking the life of a young black man who was simply jogging.
And just so you know, I'm putting up a photo of Ahmaud Arbery right now as we speak. And, you know, I saw the video this morning. I had been doing everything I could to avoid not seeing the video. But then after much debate and after much thought, I said, okay, I need to see this. I need to see it for myself. And it breaks my heart that this is just a man that was running, just taking a jog. You know, to think that in your mind, if you were in his shoes, and whether he has a girlfriend or, you know, wife and kids or whatever, I mean, or he was just with his family or something like that. Imagine just you getting up, walking out, saying, hey, I'm going to go for my jog, loved ones. You leave. You're having a pretty good run. And then all of a sudden a pickup truck pulls up beside you and starts yelling at you, pointing shotguns at you. And you do everything you can to fight for yourself, to survive, only to die in the middle of a street because someone thought that you robbed, or just because you ran through a neighborhood. I mean, that kind of thing, I try to wrap that idea around my mind, and I still can't fathom it because it's just an innocent kid, an innocent man, just having a run, a morning run. And he has to fight for his life because he's being either wrongly accused or these guys just had bloodthirst. He was murdered in cold blood in the middle of the day, guys. In the middle of the day. Unarmed. Having a jog. They shot him like he was a rabid dog. That's the kind of stuff that really, when I saw it, it takes me back to all the times that have, all the terrible things, all the terrible images and footage that I've seen of black men being lynched, being savagely murdered, women, black women being lynched, being sexually abused, raped, tortured, all that. I really do hope that these men burn. And I hope that jail, I hope that prison is a nightmare for them. And what really bothers me more than anything in the world, I don't mean to get so emotional, but one thing that really bothers me more than anything in the world is that, I mentioned rabid dog, right? So there's a video of this woman that's gone viral boxing a German Shepherd. All right. This video's only been out for a few days. And guess what? PETA, animal rights and organizations and whatnot have jumped on it so hard to get justice for a dog. But you can't find justice? Takes them 74 days to attain. 2 white men that were caught on video shooting a man point blank in the middle of the damn road? Yet, oh my God, the injustices of a dog. Punching a dog, man. And this man was just having a jog. He was just running. And it took them 74 days and the former vice president to speak up and say something. What is going on with this world? Are you serious? They were so close, so easily. They went so fast on finding that we're going to investigate about the boxing of this dog. And I'm not sitting here trying to downplay a dog's rights or something like that. But this was a man. This is a human being that we're talking about, and he was killed in point. Oh my God. But everyone's sitting there going, oh, the injustices of a German Shepherd. Yet this man dies. And it takes 74 days for them to go, all right, we got enough evidence. Let's bring these guys in. That's BS, y'all. I'm sorry. That's such... No.
Yeah, I mean...
You know what I'm saying?
No,
it's a video that goes viral on TikTok because a girl is boxing a dog. And like I said, every pet, animal, all that stuff deserves the same rights as anything else. I get it about PETA and all that. But I'm talking about, this is a human being that we're talking about. He got shot, and they just found every excuse under the sun not to arrest these guys, not to put charges on these guys, when they clearly killed this man for no freaking reason. Yet everybody's up in the air passing around a video of a girl boxing a dog. Are you kidding me? And then when black people, when we put out a photo of Ahmaud Arbery, suddenly we're black militant. We're putting up our fists and going, suddenly everyone just completely throws out the thoughts in their minds of, oh, this is a human being. They ignore it. You put that stuff on social media, everybody just goes around it. They circle around it because they automatically think, oh, this is some black militant crap. Get out of here. This was a man first, more than anything else in the world. He's a human being. Yet we're going, a dog? She's boxing a dog. Get out of here, man. That man should have had justice a long ass time ago. And like I said, I hope those guys burn. I don't care. You guys can talk.
Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing how long it took for them to bring these guys in, the amount of conflicts of interest, as the father is a former police officer. So prosecutors are, 2 prosecutors had to recuse themselves because they have connections to that guy. They were saying that they shouldn't. I mean, they're quoting the stupid stand your ground law that, was what George Zimmerman was kind of saying he used to kill Trayvon Martin in Florida. I mean, these laws are just there so that scared white people can kill black people when they feel threatened. And that's what it's being used for. And if it weren't for this video, I don't know who shot this video. I don't know how it got out. But I thank God, as ugly as that video is, thank God that video came out, or there would never have been justice for this man and his family. And it's just,
we got it. These guys are probably going to go on trial, and then what? They'll be put in jail, right? But then, because they know everybody, are they going to get a petition to be serving it at home because of the coronavirus? Like, what type of leniency will they see after the show goes away?
Well, you're making a lot of assumptions that they're actually going to be convicted. I mean, you know how these things go, unfortunately. I mean, hopefully they get convicted, but
it's frustrating to me because more than anything, because it seems like there's got to be so many people that have to speak up on behalf of the murder of a black man or a black person. You got to have, like just Debbie just said and commented below, which is very true. She said, the video came out recently. Biden spoke out about it. Kim K had a petition to bring justice. Unfortunately, it seems like we need a video before anything is accomplished. Exactly. And then it's like it's only when we have the public figures, whether they are social media influencers or the former president, vice president of our country, it seems like we have to have all those things behind it before they can actually be, before the law will even bat an eye towards it or do an investigation to it. But I don't get it. So they just think because they let OJ go, then it's fine. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That suddenly y'all got one, so we get 50 more, 500 more. The Michael Browns and all that stuff. Like that's fine. We're gonna sweep it under the rug. It's fine. But then we got to have all these people speak up. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But then a dog gets hurt. Huh. The world implodes. The world implodes. Don't get me wrong. The girl who boxed a dog is the stupidest chick in the world. She should get punished within the full extent of the law as well. Because that dog doesn't deserve that kind of thing. But they're so quick to jump behind a dog's rights than they are before getting behind a black man's rights. And it terrifies me. Because I think about that being me. Just walking outside. Or going on some trip. I always get this fear. You're going on a trip, a road trip, not flying, road trip. And you got to drive through some certain states. Now, I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to put you guys in this situation because, I love y'all. You are my brother. You are my brothers. But I guarantee you, when you guys get into a car, you don't have that flash in your mind. Not ever. Oh, getting pulled over, saying something or moving something, doing something. There's already prejudgment already as you get pulled over. As they look at you. You're just running through a white neighborhood, taking a jog, minding your own damn business. Those things do flash in my mind no matter what. Every day. Because that's what it's like to be a black man in this country. I hate using that sentence. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds like it's like rhetoric. And I don't mean it to be like that, but that's the damn truth, y'all. And then I get scared because, like, what if that thing happens to me and it's a white guy that guns me down? Guns me down. Literally, I saw that video this morning, and that shook me to the core. That dude had a shotgun blast in his side so big, I'm surprised he was still standing. And yet, I'd be worried that no one's fighting for me if I'm dead. If I died in such a cold-blooded way. I would just be another dead kid, another dead black man. And that's it. Anyway, I leave the question up to you guys on what your thoughts are about them actually obtaining and putting charges if they actually are going to be charged. I definitely want to know what your thoughts are in regards to it, because these are the kind of things that need to change. Because if the tables were turned and if it was a white guy jogging and it was two black guys and he got shot, the white kid got shot point blank with a shotgun, those guys would be going to the chair. Guaranteed.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.